as a parent, you never want to see a sick child. It hits you in the core. And
I think it's a family's biggest nightmare, anybody having cancer, because you don't know the outcome.
And to see people go through that, much less a little girl, go through what they were going through, and especially at the stages of everything, that was very difficult.
I'm Destiny Coronado, and I'm going to San Jose State this upcoming fall. When I was diagnosed originally, I had kind of no clue of the gravity of my situation. I think my biggest concern when I had gone diagnosed was I'm going to miss so much of 5th grade. It was very painful on my family, on myself, on my mental health. But I always had a great mindset. I always thought positively. I always said I was going to get through it. And I think I manifested it to be true.
When Destiny was diagnosed, it was a big curveball. We were, again, regular family, living every day, happy.
the doctor said in the beginning, it might be constipation, right? And Miriam kept saying, no, that's not it. It's something else. Do something else. Keep checking her. So then about an hour later, they came back with the CT scan, and that's when they said, well, something is in her stomach.
The doctor was like, this is most likely cancer. She's gonna need chemo, and within hours, everything changed.
She pretty much laid the cards on the table. You're gonna go through chemo, it's gonna be this many rounds, and you don't have time to cry right now. You know, you have to be strong for both of you and for Destiny, for your entire family. That night, it's a night I will never forget, because that's the night we found out we could potentially be losing Destiny.
And I think what really took a toll was Destiny, because the first 2 rounds, I think she was hanging in there, but as soon as she lost her hair, that's when we felt it. She started losing a lot of weight, and the scars were more evident, and every time she was poked, the bruising was more evident. I would always fear, like, what if she doesn't wake up?
So I remember the days actually in this very room that I started losing my hair. My hair was always such a big part of my personality and who I was as a person. Being the only daughter with the curly hair, the only family member with curly hair, it was definitely my thing. So when I started losing it, I started losing a lot of myself. My hair's gone, my personality's gone. And I remember the first time I decided to just cut it off because it was so painful just seeing it come out slowly. My mom was crying a lot, but I tried to stay strong. Like, I was just like, oh, it's just hair, it's fine. But inside I was just like, oh my God, my hair. Just trying to find that part of my identity again was really hard. Like, I always had my head covered.
I often think about the negative stuff I've seen, and to have this little girl do what she did was absolutely amazing. She was inspiring before her illness. She's all that much more inspiring right now.
And when Destiny was diagnosed, the way that everybody showed up for us, it helped us cope, and it helped us feel that we weren't alone. That was my first phone call. We're like, Alicia, there, you know, this is happening. And they were literally at our house the next day. The next day. She had this whole plan, and I hadn't even think of it. I didn't think of anything. I was just shocked by the news.
I mean, if it wasn't for them, honestly, the Shop at the Cop, Alicia and Daryl, Danny, who knows, we probably would have lost this condo.
So the last 7 years, there was a lot of things that we did. But more than anything, just be there for them. Listening, we were just reminding people, letting them know what's going on, telling the story of who's been affected and how and who she is. She talked about going on to college now, and I have no doubt she'll touch many hearts. All she has to do is be herself.
Destiny Marie Guadalupe Coronado.
My most recent experience that I'm absolutely grateful for was when they gave me the opportunity to meet with one of the admissions officers at Santa Clara University. They truly said, like, no, I believe in Destiny, and Destiny deserves to be at that school. Oh my gosh, this is gonna make me cry. Just because how I talked about how, like, I've always been insecure academically. Just like one of my biggest insecurities, and they had truly believed in me, which is like incredible. That like big experience recently had given me so much confidence. It definitely helped me heal a lot of my past to helped me realize that there's so many people that are believing in me until this day, and it wasn't just because of cancer. Like, they genuinely want me to succeed, and I think just knowing that, it helped a lot. So just with the emotional support and now financial support, it's going to be such a big impact for us, for my family, and it's going to be a big relief off my shoulders and off my family's, and just the opportunity in itself, you know, such a blessing.